I can't count how many times where I've childishly hoped for a beautiful girl to come along one day and change my life for the better, to inspire hope in me, to be there for me, to be supportive, and I'll finally have a teammate for life. There's many times where we didn't study hard enough for an examination, and we will pointlessly hope that it magically does well. And we repeat this cycle where we settle for enough when it comes to putting in the work, and then when waiting for results, we hope for the best. And we cope like this for everything we do. It's an attitude problem. Every responsibility or endeavor we have, we wish for the best results and trying to efficiently put in the minimal effort possible to receive a result that we can accept. If you keep this attitude up of pointlessly hoping for good things to happen without changing anything, with this attitude of only putting just enough effort where you can receive the desired benefit, that's a recipe for endless resentfulness. Just because other people can put in minimal effort and get the desired outcome doesn't mean you can. Effort isn't directly proportionate to results, and you know that. If other people can put in minimal effort and get the desired outcome and you can't, then you feel resentful, you feel that it's unfair. And then you continue putting in minimal effort, knowing that it's possible to get the desired outcome from that minimal effort. So you always go back to that minimal effort, and then you never ever get that desired outcome. Of course, you never know how much effort they actually put in. Of course, you never know what kind of things they specialized in, or maybe they did something that translated to something else and that's why they can achieve their desired outcome. There's many things you can consider here, but it is not something foreign to us that chance and luck plays a huge role in every endeavor. Why are you still holding back? This minimal effort efficiency mindset that we have, why should we excel in things that won't change anything? Why do we not want to seek that stability of putting maximal effort so that we can rest easy, that we can achieve that desired outcome? Why do we always settle for minimal effort? Why do we always do just enough that we think we can just pass with? We have this twisted ideal that efficiency is the best way to live life, to put in the least amount of work and get the most results, which sounds incredibly ideal, which sounds amazing. Yeah, why would we put in more if we can do that amount and get the same outcome? But unfortunately, that's not how it works. It's not directly proportional, effort and results. And many times we're shamed for putting in even more, because let's say you and your friend have an examination, and if you score slightly better than him for putting marginally way more effort than he has, he will shame you for it. He'll be like, oh, imagine putting in so much effort and then you only got this a little bit ahead of me, or something like that. Or even doing worse than him because you've put in more effort. People love to shame people who try. Why has it become such a shameful thing to try? It's embarrassing to try and fail, but shouldn't it be respected and admired that someone will keep trying? The culture is always to shame failure, but nobody upholds the beauty of trying. The beauty of trying harder than everyone else and still failing. It's so difficult to go for more than enough. Of course, we all understand that putting in maximal effort and having that good attitude to always excel in everything you do will generally benefit us in every endeavor and every goal we aspire towards. There's nothing negative in that, except that we could be shamed for trying and not receiving a better outcome. And of course, the friction and resistance there is to try even harder, and the loss of time and opportunity cost. But many times that extra time is used for consumption, so that's just an excuse. I desperately want to make this change in myself, where I stop trying to put in minimal effort to get the maximum result, because you can't reason with that. You're not perceptive enough to calculate the amount of effort it requires to get a certain result if you are not very, very experienced in that field. So you'll be bigoted and you'll be ignorant if you're trying to settle for minimal effort in everything you do, and you're trying to be the most efficient worker. And this mindset is one of the hardest things to change in yourself. You know it's only benefit to put in maximal effort, but it's so scary to change. And not only that, it's so difficult to change, because why would we sacrifice that comfort? We've lived like this our whole life and we're okay. We haven't suffered a lot of harm from settling for enough. But this will keep us mediocre, and we'll also forever be angry because we'll pointlessly hope for good things to happen without putting in maximal effort. And putting in your best and failing anyway, it's an absolutely scary thought, and it's in everybody's head. That's why we don't dare to try, because what if us at our maximum isn't good enough? We're afraid of finding out that answer, that our inflated expectation of ourselves at our maximum is nowhere near where it is in reality. And that's terrifying, but that thing can be grown. But because we have never tested our maximum, it's hard for us to improve. So why are you still holding back? We're gonna have to change this. We'll change our attitude, and we're gonna take pride in putting in maximal effort in everything we do. We're gonna try, and we're gonna understand we can be shamed for it. We might do worse than people who put in minimal effort, sure, but you should take pride in trying. The world might shame you, but you could never shame yourself. You'll just be frustrated, and that's hard to deal with in of itself, but I'd rather rest easy in the understanding that I'm always putting in my best. I'm doing it for my family. I'm doing it because that's who I am. And I'll worry about the results later. To better work.